Hey PLNU, we're so excited to hear from Carol Schroeder tonight. Carol is a senior biochem major. She is also part of our women's basketball team. You probably recognize her because she wears jersey number 2, and we're so excited to hear from her, grateful for her life, and grateful for her word of encouragement to us. So enjoy.
Hey Loma, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna warm up to talk real quick. Ooh! Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm going to talk about Psalm 37 and where's our delight. These last 4 years at Point Loma have been amazing and hard sometimes. When I had hard times, I would often look forward to like after school and basketball's over and I can just have tons of free time and do tons of crazy things. And I look forward to that a lot, so much that's where my delight was. That was my next thing, you know. But God's been showing me something better. So now I'm gonna kind of go back to the Psalm 37. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. And I love that because that's kind of what God is saying to me. He's like, Carol, don't worry about what you don't have. And don't worry about and I guess when all that was taken away with this whole go home and stay home thing, I was like, okay, well, I can't really put my hope in these things anymore. I was kind of silly. And I looked back at those 4 years, and even in the hard times, he was there. And in the good times, he was there. And he was the good part of both the bad times and the good times. And those weren't the times that I was looking forward to. They just happened. And I think, and then when I do try to find my delight in that thing, the next thing, it just kind of felt empty and lame after, and I was like, okay, what's the next thing? Because that kind of wasn't the thing that I really wanted. And God is offering me a solution by taking me away a lot of these things that I wanted to do. And he's saying, trust in the Lord and do good. Okay, so trust me when you don't know what's next. Just do good where you're at. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Dwelling at home. Okay, this is my safe pasture right now, Lord. Thank you for it, and help me to enjoy it, you know. He's like, Carol, I'm commanding you. I want you to enjoy what I'm giving you where you're at right now. And then he says, take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. And I just love that because that's his heart. He's like, I want you to have the best because the best is me and all these other things. And then it will be the ultimate best and not an empty best. And that's encouraging to me that he knows the desires of my heart. The next part, verse 5 says, commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn and your vindication like the noonday sun. I think a lot of us are about to go new ways or different ways. And I think committing your way to him is just I don't know, it looks different for everybody in every situation, but for me it's okay, God, I don't know exactly what's next. My plans are kind of in the balance right now, but whichever plan ends up happening, I know you're with me and you can change it whenever you want because you're the best part of any plan I have. Verse 7 says, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Man, that's hard for me, especially when we're so used to going. Being still before the Lord and waiting patiently for him. I think being patient and waiting for someone requires a lot of trust. And I think that's just what he wants. He wants a good relationship. And good relationships are based on trust. And because he knows ultimately that's what we need is a relationship with him. Deep intimacy. The verse goes on, do not fret. Again, I can't apply the do not fret when like when people succeed in their ways. Like I see other people seemingly going faster than me, and I'm like, oh man, like God, like have you forgotten about me, or am I not good enough, or whatever. And he's like, just don't do that. Like just don't fret. Why? Because it only leads to evil. In verse 9 he says, for those who are evil will be destroyed, but those who hope in the Lord. So not hope in the next thing, not hope for a better future, not hope for the next season, hope in the Lord, like in who he is. And that's so hard for me, but I really want to get a hold of that. But those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. And I just think that's so beautiful, because he starts by saying, dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. He's saying, if you're mine, you're already in safe pasture. But also, like, hope in me, and you will inherit, like, the things I have next for you. The lands I have next for you. So the grass is greener on both sides. On the side you're at, and the side he's going to show you. But don't focus on the next chapter like I often do. Instead, hope in the Lord and focus on getting to know him. And remember that he delights in you so much, and he loves you so much, and that's why he wants you to have a deep relationship with him, because he loves you. Amen. Bye guys. Thanks for listening.